Hello my friends, it's Dr. Jody here. Today I want to talk to you about what happens when there's an unforeseen injury. And it happens, life happens, and it happened to us this week in our family. As you can see, my 10-year-old son Ian had a bad injury playing basketball at school and has had a second-degree sprain in his ankle, on his right ankle. And in fact, it's the deltoid ankle, the deltoid ligament that he's injured. So as you can see, now we're in crutches and he's got a tensor bandage in. And so immediately, here's what you can do when you have an injury. We follow the acronym called RICE. And RICE stands for R is rest, I is ice, of course, and C is compression, and then the last one is elevation. So we did all of that. And then beyond that, we want to focus on a really good rapid recovery. So the biggest part about the recovery for us nutritionally is we want to get him some vitamin C. And the reason for that is the ligaments, when they tear, it's the collagen that needs to be stimulated again. So the vitamin C is the key ingredient to help stimulate collagen. And so we've been giving Ian a glass of vitamin C every morning, and it's quite sour, but he does it. Right, Ian? and then I've also put some bulletproof collagen in his smoothies to help enhance that. And then we've also used something here. It's called Trameal, but I think now in Canada it's called Traumacare. And what this is a homeopathic topical you can put on straight onto the wound, long as it's closed. And what that does is it helps to stimulate the healing. It creates a thermal effect, and it starts to stimulate cell healing like a homeopathic would. So that's really important. And then the other thing we do is, of course, adjust them. And the reason we adjust them is we want to connect the brain to the body. And as you know, the brain and the nervous system is in charge of everything and controls everything, which includes healing. So we want to make sure we're optimizing that function. And then the other thing you should know of is that when there's an injury, if you can see Ian, he's standing on one leg. And if it's a one-sided injury, very often the other side will compensate. And because of that, very often the shift in the pelvis can happen, or a high shoulder can come up. So chiropractic adjustments are going to help to keep that balancing, especially in children, because they're growing. Adults have stopped growing, but his age, he's going to be growing miles and miles still. Hopefully not taller than me. So those are the things we want to do. And then the last key component is called NMR, and this is neuromuscular reeducation. And this is where we're going to put him on some balance balls and re-stimulate his neural senses so that we prevent re-injury from occurring again. And I'd say the last point, last but not least, is the most important part, and that is love. Mwah! We want to keep him feeling like, it's okay. And these things do happen, and we still love you. And guess what? The best is still yet to come. This is just a chapter. It's not the story. Right, Ian? So I hope this inspires you for if the inevitable or the unfortunate ever happens to you. I'd love to hear what you're doing in your family. And until next time, have a great day.